Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I hope everyone is having a very good time. I hope you guys are well and your family are keeping safe. Today I'm doing vegetarian number 3 dish, and this is no other than Karela or bitter melon. This is one vegetable that is very good for diabetics, and it is also rich in nutrients and good for our body. And sometimes I feel like we're not consuming enough of these beautiful vegetables that we have. So today I'm going to show my version of making fried bitter melon or Karela without any meat. So for all my vegetarian friends, I want to shout out to you guys. Know that I have recipe for you too, but I don't always remember to make them. So this one is for all my vegetarian friends, and for all my friends who are eating meat, you can also eat this dish with any meat of your choice. So guys, another vegetarian dish on the menu. Today I have Karela or Kareli. I take the seed out, and some of them, the seed was getting ripe, and when it's ripened, it looks like this on the inside, like red, and this is how the seed look like. But I took the seed, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it up and I'll fry it up without any shrimp or meat, because this is a vegetarian dish for all my vegetarian viewers and subscribers. And I just want to mention that Karela is rich in health benefits. It's very good for diabetic cases, and it is a very nice vegetable that we hardly consume, but it's so good for your body. So today I'm gonna cook this and show all my viewers and subscribers. If you never try Karela, Kareli, or sometimes it goes by bitter melon, it is actually a good dish to cook and make, and you can eat it on as a side dish with some dal, or you can eat it with you can add chicken to this dish, or you can add shrimp. It goes nice with, but today I'm just gonna make it plain vegetarian. So guys, this is what the seed look like when it's ripe. It have the red covering over it, and I'm just trying to take one, and underneath the red covering the seed look like this. And I'm keeping these to dry them, and next summer I will be planting them in my garden. I do have bitter melon, but they're not ready yet. I just have one that I'm keeping to make another dish, but these ones are the Indian bitter melon or Karela. This is how I'm cutting it, guys, when I'm frying it. So I just make like little pieces this thick, and then you can always slice it thinner than that, but this is how thick I slice mine. And then I'm gonna cut all of it and fry them up and show you guys. So guys, these are my 3 headless green onion that I'm cutting up for the Karela. And I have 4 cloves of garlic. I have the green onion is from my garden. I have an onion here from my garden. I have a wirrie pepper for a little bit of hotness and flavor. And I'm gonna add 3 tomatoes from my garden to this dish. So I'm gonna cut all these seasoning up, and then I'll come right back and show you guys how we put the Karela together. So in the pan I have about 2 teaspoons of oil. I'm gonna add all my seasoning, garlic, green onion, and pepper. So all goes in the pan. And I'm just gonna give it a little stir. And you can hear this sizzling up. And same thing, just like when I did the okra. I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato paste, about a teaspoonful of tomato paste, and that will give it a nice color. I like when it have a nice color to it. So I'm just gonna get this out now, and then I will put 1 teaspoon to be exact, and then I'll mix this in a little. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my Karela or bitter melon right into this right now. And some of it, guys, got ripe like halfway, but I'm still using it. So I'm gonna pour everything inside like that. And then once it cooked down a little, it's gonna look like it's half of this amount. So I'm gonna turn this. And guys, what you can do before, if you don't like when your Karela is too bitter, you can put some salt over it before you fry it and squeeze it out with the salt with the Karela, and then it helps to get out some of the bitterness. But in my house, I like it when I like to taste the bitterness of it because it's actually good for our blood. So we usually cook ours without squeezing it out, but if you can't handle it, sometimes my kids can't handle the bitterness, and then sometimes when I'm cooking it, I will squeeze it out to get out some of the bitterness, but I didn't do that today. So I'm gonna let this fry up about 2 minutes or so, and then I'll check it again. But if you look at it, it's looking nice already. Sure. So I'm gonna add my tomatoes. That's the 3 tomatoes that I showed you guys earlier, and that's from my garden. But I'm gonna make this a little bit more excited, and I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and that's gonna give it a nice color. And turmeric is also good for us to consume, so we're gonna make this a little bit more excited. I love fried Karela. You can have this with shrimp, or you can strip any kind of meat and put it in here, but we're making this a vegetarian dish for all my vegetarian friends. I do have recipes for you guys as well. I don't want to leave anybody out. I want to have a dish for everyone. So I'm right here now. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of turmeric. And this is optional, guys. You don't have to put it, but I just feel like adding it to make this a little bit more, give it a nice color, and it's also good for us. So I'm gonna stir it in. Stir it in, and you'll see how nice this is gonna look. And I'm excited about this. I like to eat this when it's nice and hot with some nice hot rice. And this can also be eaten with roti as well. So I'll let it cook for another 2 to 4 minutes, and I'll show you guys the next step. So here is my fried Karela, my vegetarian dish, and it is done with some nice tomatoes and some turmeric, so you have that nice color, and some tomato paste. And this is what Karela or bitter melon look like. Guys, these are some frozen one I have. This is from my garden, this big one here, and these 2 are the ones like I prepare, and I'm keeping this to make a different kind of dish. So that one is coming soon, and it is stuffed Karela. But guys, it is nicely done, and I can't wait to sample it for you guys. So here is that plate of rice. I have some rice. You can eat this with roti too. And I have some bitter melon or Karela here that I cook. And guys, I like to eat my Karela with some dal. So I have some dal here. And I do have some achar that I made the other day. So you know what, let me try, because this dish today is about the Karela or the bitter melon. So and you know what, guys? This is a dish I love to eat with my hands, so I'm gonna dig in with my hands and go in and mix up with my fingers. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the bitter melon like that. And I like to eat this with a lot of pepper, with the bare rice only. Sometimes I put it with dal for my family, but I enjoy it with rice by itself. And I'm gonna add some of this achar and mix it in well, and I'm drooling while I'm doing this. for all my viewers and all my subscribers who can't taste this, I will be tasting for you guys. So this mouthful is for all the viewers and all the subscribers. I'm not gonna take a big mouthful because then I won't be able to talk right away. So cheers guys, I'm drooling. Absolutely amazing. And I bite into a piece of the hot pepper right there. Guys, it's so good. Eating this dish, I'm not missing any meat. I really like to have some vegetable throughout the week, like one day or 2 days of the week. We like to cook like dal and some vegetable. So guys, you would not miss anything if you do this. And bitter melon or Karela is so good for you. Please remember the One Guyana Food Festival is coming out with their first recipe book. Please remember to check it out, support them. The book, it would be nice for someone who like Guyanese food or Guyanese cooking, or some to give as a gift for some family or friends. And there might be some special recipe there that you might already know of. So guys, one more mouthful and you guys stay blessed. Have a good night. Until my next video, bye for now.